bitches, you guys are listening to Demps Sh. Oh wait, hold on, fuck that up. What's up, bitches? You guys are listening to Demps Sh show. Get you down.
Oh, I can see you there. I'm Demps. And you know what I like to do on my days off to unwind and relax? Drink balloting whiskey. Smooth, chocolatey. It's the perfect way to end my evening. Dangerously good.
Man, I need to stop vaping on here, man. There's a lot of bunch of smoke. What's up, Hoochies? Man, it's been a day here at Hooche. If you guys have been hanging out with us, this has been a revolving door with amazing artists all freaking day long. But tonight, we have a special guest who is making a rise here in the country scene in Nashville, Tennessee, Miss Elgin. And I had to ask her, how do you say your last name? How do you say your last name? What's up, baby? Welcome to Hooche, Miss Emily Elgin.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, as soon as she sat down on the couch, she goes, what are we going to talk about? And I was like, everything and all the fucking things, bitch. Like, all the fucking things. Like, this is Hooche country, and we don't hold back anything unless you look into your camera and you're like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
I will let you know if I'm like, because we can't touch that.
Because one thing here, this is live. This is not pre-recorded or anything. So if you mess up and say something, you know, there's only so much we can,
back.
Yeah, there's no going back. There's only so much we can help you out on, okay? Well, welcome, darling. This was Bring Your Dog to Work Day. I have my baba, who is
precious.
I know, isn't he?
He is.
He's just a big old love bug.
He is. He's
fucking
cute.
Fur everywhere. Edge is probably gonna fucking kill me with all the fucking fur and everything. Well, welcome to Hooche. I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank
you
you
could tell everybody about who you are, what you're doing in the country music scene, or just in the music scene in itself. Yeah. So go ahead, baby, lay it on us.
Well, I'm so excited to be here. And like I was telling you before we started, I just think it's so cool how you guys are just lifting up and coming artists and giving them a platform to stand on. And I just think that's really, really cool.
Oh my,
y'all are doing that.
I love music so much. And prior to we started this live, she goes, how did you get involved with Hooche? Like, did you start with them or did they ask you? It was two guys and me who had just like a crazy idea that we already had a radio station called Dash Country. Yeah. And then one day, Edgel, our co-founder, he was like, let's change it to Hooche. I was like, I fucking love it. Mm-hmm. I love it. And then my dog, Odie, right here, took a shit in the Hermitage, which is a 5-star hotel here in Nashville. So hence the dog taking a shit. So that's our rising star right here, okay? Can we get a round of applause?
He's the protege.
Yeah, he's the prodigy. What is it, the protege or prodigy?
I don't know which one it is. Protege? Prodigy. Is it
prodigy?
prodigy?
Yeah, he's the prodigy of Hooche, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We got the mascot here in the house. Odie taking a shit. But yeah, we always had a crazy idea, and Brad and Edge reached out to me. They were like, we want somebody. We think you would be the perfect fit. And here we are over a year later. We've done over 100 episodes helping out artists. Mm-hmm. And here we are, girl.
That's awesome.
Here you are.
I get wild.
I get the chance to interview you and the followers. Yeah. Everybody that's watching right now gets to see you.
It's exciting.
So should we start it off with like the bullet? I mean, you said something about, girl, I got a crazy story. I mean, a crazy life. I've been to jail. Yeah. Like, where do you want to start off there, or like, or how you just started?
Dive in.
Or how you just started in the music in general.
Yeah. Well. So I moved here in 2015, and I moved here for music, but I also moved here for a life change. I'd been getting into a lot of trouble for a lot of years, and just I'd been arrested several times for various things, and I just was doing a bunch of drugs and all sorts of stuff, like bad stuff. And I got to a point that, like, the last time I got arrested was 2014, and I was sitting in jail, and I was singing to these girls that were in there, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I was on American Idol, And
okay. Finish your
now I'm
story
sitting in
because I
jail.
want to go back to the
Yes.
American Idol.
So I was on American Idol, and then I was sitting in jail, a couple of years later. And I just really kind of got to this point that I was like, all right, I got to change my direction, or I'm just going to keep going the same direction. And we all know where that leads. So I moved here and started pursuing music hard and heavy. And I went full time in 2018 with music.
With music, that's when you took like a leap and you were like, you know what? I know what I want to do. I feel something. I want to pursue music.
Well,
Now-
I already knew, like I was already working towards it, but just trying to get a team together that, to be able to support a career and to be able to do it full time. Cause I'd been a bartender. I worked for Coyote Ugly for a long time. And then I moved here and I got out of bartending and started waiting tables so I could have nights free to sing. Mm-hmm. And then I waited tables for 3.5 years in Franklin.
Coyote Ugly.
Yeah.
Lily, isn't that our favorite movie? What? I know I'm a terrible mom. Like I let my kid watch
Coyote Ugly is amazing. It's awesome. The movie's badass. The bar's badass.
That's our staple movie.
It's so good.
Sure, do I fast forward some parts? Yes, I
course.
fast forward through some parts, but that is like a movie.
so good.
Oh my god!
And when I worked there, it was like the movie. Like,
really,
girl.
I haven't been to
Yes.
Coyote Ugly, I think, since I was like 18 here in Nashville.
They're part of the reason I auditioned for American Idol.
Really?
I was,
All right,
yeah.
I want to back it up. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. But I want to know what you were in trouble for, girl. What you look like you're a beautiful woman. Like, what the fuck were you getting arrested for? Hold on. I kind of want to guess, but I don't want to guess because I don't like. What the hell were you getting arrested for? Bar fight?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a couple assault and batteries, but
Shit.
it was. I'm trying not to paint myself in a bad light, but
No.
I was young and I was raised rough, and so my lifestyle reflected that, and then my choices reflected that, and I took no responsibility for the choices that I made. But I was doing all sorts of stuff like writing bogus checks and driving under suspension and
Girl, I drove
insurance
under a
fraud
suspended license.
yeah, well, they put you in jail for that, by the way.
What?
If they'll put you in jail, like you will.
I
Get
got pulled
arrested.
over on a suspended license, but I think it was COVID. But I had no idea it was suspended for
Yeah.
I don't know, insurance, like me not telling them about it was like stupided. Miscommunication, you know what I mean? But my mom came and picked me up. I was like 22.
Yeah.
A cop sat with me the whole time, waiting for my mom to come pick me
Oh,
up.
that's nice.
I know.
That sounds so lovely. I got arrested on an Air Force base once. That was stupid.
What?
Yeah.
This story keeps getting wilder and wilder. She's like, I got arrested on an Air Force base.
It was stupid. I was a cocktail waitress at this bar in Moore, Oklahoma, and I met these Air Force dudes. They'd come in all the time.
Were they hot?
Yes. And they were so fun. And so they were like, hey, do you and your friends want to come back to this party on the Air Force base?
Yes.
And we were like, absolutely.
Duh.
Why would we not?
It's like Top Gun. Sign me up.
Let's go. So I didn't have a license. I didn't have any insurance. I was driving under suspension. I didn't have tags or a title to my vehicle. So I couldn't even prove I owned it, which I
Girl,
did.
what the fuck was this car that you were driving?
I've had 2 of those that you can buy a car for cash and not have anything.
Yeah, out in the fucking sticks. It's called Dixon, Tennessee. What the fuck?
Well, if you try to get on an Air Force base like that, they're like, hard no. No,
Girl,
absolutely
did you
not.
try going through that Air Force
did.
base
I did.
with
I
no
tried.
tags, no nothing?
100%.
With just your pretty self thinking you were going to get past them guards?
I don't know why. I was just like,
Did you get past them?
No.
Oh.
They rolled up in like 4 blacked out SUVs, guns strapped to their legs, and they're like, Miss Elgin, please exit the vehicle and put your hands behind your back like you're praying. And I was like, shit. And so I didn't actually get arrested for that. They just legally detained me for, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. And I sat with one of the officers there, and he was very nice. His name was Officer Flowers, and I asked him if his wife's
Shout
name was
out
Daisy.
Officer Flowers if you're
Yeah.
watching this.
And then they let me go, but they just banned me from the Air Force base for like 3 years.
So Miss Emily is banned from all American Air Force here in the United States.
So stupid.
Oh.
So dumb. The last time I actually wrote a song about kind of one of my experiences. It's called Tuesday, and it's about a girl that was involved in an auto theft ring. And so she gets caught for it, and she goes to jail, and she's kind of sorry, but she's kind of not sorry kind of thing. And so there's some of that there.
With you having a past, you know, it's just like, you know, not big reasons why you got arrested, but it was just like wrong place at the wrong time, stupidity, like, you know.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time, but also like I ended up getting involved with some people that I really didn't need. I started, you know how a lot of girls want a bad boy?
Oh, baby, that's all I want.
Right? Me, that's what I thought I wanted too. And then I got one that was legitimately bad.
Like how fucking bad?
Like, I mean, I think he's still in prison. I'm not really sure. Really? Like he's no good. And that got really bad. That got really scary. Like I had to they subpoenaed me, like the FBI like raided our house.
What?
It was crazy.
So when you say like, you know, in 2014, you know, you're sitting in jail and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I didn't realize the severity of you saying, you know, I was raised, I thought I had a rough upbringing, but girl, you've been through some shit.
Yeah, but I think also there's been a lot of people that have had it worse, but I think that what we do with it is what's important.
Amen to that.
You know?
Amen to that. And like, she was recently telling me like, oh, I recently just started following you. I found you doing a comedy video and everything. I don't have not like a similar backstory, but you know, my like my 20s were fucking rough. Yeah. Like, and I think that's why as a single mom, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I know I'm made for something. I want to help people. I'm such a love bug. I just want to take care of everybody. Like that's just who I am. And I think that's with Hooche. Yeah. I get to fill
do that for people.
A void that I love to do. Like, you know what I mean?
Same.
Giving independent artists a platform to share on. Yeah. Like I share my platforms with artists, big artists, small artists, independent artists, and just music in general.
That's what I think is so awesome. And that's what I'm trying to do with my own stuff is like people that came up the way I did or worse than I did. Like I want them to know like, if you're unhappy with your life, you're not stuck.
No,
like,
you're not fucking
there's
stuck.
so much more outside of like where, like the shit that you're in right now. You know what I mean? So I just hope that my story can kind of be like part of that. Like I was snorting Suboxones at one point.
Oh,
like,
girl.
Dude, it was bad. And I remember waking up one morning and I'd just been doing a bunch of coke all night with people that I don't know.
Just trying to feel something.
Well, I had a lot of like bad trauma, so I was just self-medicating, trying to like cope with that, and I didn't know what was wrong with me.
Oh, girl, we're gonna have to probably talk after this podcast because
it was crazy.
I think, not to cut off subject, but like if you're bored tonight, go listen to one of my other podcasts. I'll give you the name of it so you can get the whole backstory of like.
Done.
Oh man, like I'm not trying to turn it into a deep situation here with all that, but like, girl, woo, do we almost have like
so many people? You know, so many people struggle with this kind of stuff, and so. When we get up and we're like, hey, you know what? We've been there too. And now we're successful. We have our own, you know, whatever, our own paths, and we're happy and healthy and thriving. We're not just surviving. Mm-hmm. That's really amazing.
It is amazing. And you should be proud of yourself because you've been putting out, what was your first song that you put out?
I put out a 5-song EP in 2019.
2019. And then I recently saw you just put out a new song.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, what's it called, girl?
So that one is called Should Have Been Raining. I had another song last summer called Tuesday about being in that auto theft debacle. And then I've got 2 more in the pipeline. And then we're going to be
just
back in
sitting there marinating.
They're ready. I can't wait.
They're marinating. We're going to be releasing them soon.
I'm so excited. I can't
Oh, but it seems like, you know, I think that's why your story is amazing and how, you know, people on the outside that's not, you know, who just love music and want to relate to something when they're going through something. I think that's like what makes you a fucking artist. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you're so good at putting your story into words and singing about it.
Yeah.
Me, I suck at reading and spelling. So, I mean, I could sit here and talk to you all day long, but for me to put it down on pen and paper, good luck. Okay. Now, I could probably sing it at some karaoke down at AJ's on Broadway, but to physically take a story and put it down on pen and paper, that's true talent, baby. That's true talent.
I appreciate that. And it's also scary too sometimes to be like, you know, because the internet, like,
Don't even get me started on the fucking internet.
Haters are so mean. They hate so hard. And then I'm like, you know, when I was in my 20s, I had all these issues, and but I put myself in therapy and I really worked through it, and I'm doing this now. But people will still be like, you did what? And you know, and just
so
like
Judy,
very judgy.
Judgmental Judy sitting on her couch, probably not doing nothing with her life.
And I'm like, y'all are missing the point of people being able to change their lives and leave a better footprint than what they started. And so, like, the ripple of your life, like, ends up being
But that's what's going to make you an amazing, like, not that you're already an amazing artist, but that's just going to make you just, like, paint who you are, Emily. You know what I mean? Because you have these stories and you've been through some shit, and you're not the only one that's been through some shit.
Right.
And
Exactly.
but you're just good at putting it down on paper and singing about it.
And I think that's like, you know, when I sing, I've got a song called Muddy Water, and it's about domestic violence.
Oh, shit.
And it, like, I wrote it because I grew up with that, right? So it made me feel powerful as an adult when I was, you know, not powerful when I was younger. And then I had abusive relationships as an adult. So it just kind of, you know, it was this way for me to kind of get that out. And now I'll sing that out, and these women come up to me and they're just like, I love that song, and thank you so much for writing it.
Because they feel something. They like me as a single mom, like, obviously with my background and all that, I went through all that. So I'll have to look that song up. I'm going to be very honest. I have not heard that song, but after this, oh baby, we're going to put it on the Bluetooth and we're going to blast it, and we're all crying together. Okay. You're crying. I'm going to cry. Emily's probably going to sing it along with it. So I want to back it up. You know, 2014, you were like sitting in a jail cell. You're like, fuck this. I need a better life. Here we are in 2024. You put out a few songs. You put out an EP.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Are we doing any live performances, live shows?
We are.
Because I saw you traveling, girl.
I know. We just got back from tour. It was
Wait,
awesome.
say tour.
Tour.
Where the fuck are you from?
Oklahoma.
Oh. What? We don't say that here. Tour?
Yeah. How do you say it?
Tour.
Tour.
No, you tour?
Yeah.
Tour. Say it with me, Emily. Tour.
Do it again.
Tour.
Tour.
Yeah, you got it.
Tour.
No, you tour.
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 It's like oil.
Yeah,
Oil.
oil.
Yeah.
How do you say oil?
I think I say it normal.
How do you say it?
Oil.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
I say internet.
Oil. So you just got back from tour. Like,
Yeah.
you always wanting to know that you wanted to be an artist, and now you're just sharing like your story. What does it make you feel getting up on that stage, even if it's a big crowd, little crowd? Like, are you putting your whole obviously you're putting your whole body into like this performance, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So what are you feeling, girl? I want to know.
It's honestly like,
Because I want to throw up every time I do karaoke. But I got to have like a good shot of whiskey before I get up there and sing some
I
Dixie
cannot
Chicks.
sing drunk. I slur my words.
Really?
Oh, I get sloppy bad. I embarrassed myself at a karaoke contest so bad one time. I was like, I'll
Do you have
never
video
that again.
footage?
Hell no.
Really? I feel like maybe it's me and my brain, like my mind, like, yeah, nailed it. Oh. But then like when I look back at videos, I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, that's bad.
I don't know, 2 shots of whiskey, and I'm like, I feel like I'm one of the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
But what is it like being in front of a crowd? Like, now that you just started doing this about like 10 years ago, it's not like long ago.
Well, I mean, I had already been performing in front of a crowd when I was at Coyote. So, I mean, I was already on a stage. It was a bar. I was like
shit,
singing
you
and
were
dancing.
really living the fucking movie.
Yeah. And I traveled for the company. Like I would travel. They'd send me to different locations to like do the grand openings because I sing, obviously. And so they would be like, you know, we're going to send you here. And they'd have a group of us. We were called the Traveling Coyotes. And so we'd go around and open the new locations or do like special events and stuff.
I had no idea this was a thing. Traveling Coyotes?
Oh, my Atlanta. No, it's 100%. Coyote Ugly is just a badass company. And then Lavelle.
I feel like I need to fill a void. I feel like I want to apply for Coyote Ugly on the weekend.
You would be great.
Oh my God. Do you know how to line dance?
I know the coyote dances, but I'm not super great at
Okay, when we get off of here, you're teaching me. I wish I wore a different outfit. I was like, you know what? It's my podcast. I'm going to look like shit and wear sweats. So I don't give a fuck. But now I wish that I wore my cute jeans, my boots, so you can teach me a coyote dance.
It's so fun.
Oh, it's only another reason to meet up with you outside of Hooche. Like, come on, Em.
Dude, I have so many good memories of like Coyote because it was a party and I was a party girl and we had so much fun. The girls that I met in Coyote were still like best friends. They're my best friends. So, I mean, we've been through so much. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I just got back from when I was in Oklahoma. They like all my old Coyote crew, they all came out to the show and it was just.
So when you say, when I worked at Coyote Ugly, it was like the movie M, like you were literally living every like little girl's dream pretty much.
Awesome.
Coyote Ugly.
And the auditions were like brutal.
Ooh, take me through a Coyote Ugly audition. And I can't thank you guys enough for just tuning in on your.
People are saying that you would kill it at Coyote Ugly.
I would kill it at Coyote Ugly.
She would kill it.
No,
she'd be so good. I agree. Listen. If you wanna meet some people, we'll take you down there.
What?
Like,
you want to take me down there? What are you doing
fun.
Saturday?
We can get you on the bar. Ooh, I have no idea, but we can look. That'd be so fun. You can get on the bar and do a dance.
Oh my God, I'm going to live my dream this weekend. I am kid free this weekend. Emily.
Are you?
Yes.
Listen, I'm about to check my schedule. See what
and if you guys don't know where Coyote Ugly is here in Nashville, Tennessee, it is off 2nd Avenue, down the dark alleyway. Just
it is.
I don't know how else to explain it. It's on
down the stairs.
Down the stairs. Go to the dark end of Broadway. Make a left, and it's right there on the right. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh! I think I know what I'm doing this Saturday.
It's so fun.
Oh my God!
It's a blast. It really is.
Oh, I'm excited. But they're saying I would kill it. Make a fucking fool of myself. That's what I would do. I'm good at making a fucking fool of myself. Fuck it. You know what? That's one thing about me is that I don't care what anybody thinks. I only live once. And if I make a fool of myself, I make a fucking fool of myself.
I literally was talking to a friend of mine about that the other day because I was like, you get one life. One. So do what you want to do with it. Don't waste it in jail. Don't waste it being on drugs and all of the other shit because there's so much more than you could be doing. And you only get one. You get one shot.
I preach that pretty much every day on my platforms. Because, you know, going back to the haters and everything. And I'm like, why spend your time hating on a fucking stranger that you see through a screen?
I know.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You can say I'm a shitty mom, blah, blah, this. I'm going to still go live my best fucking life today. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I think, people are just full of anger or insecurities or whatever it is. And they just.
I didn't realize how much hate was in the world until I was been on social media for about 3 years. I was like, damn.
But also, I think it's really easy to, like, focus on the negative, too, because there's so much positive. Right. But I could get 30 people being like, Emily, you're amazing. And then one person will be like, you suck. And I'd be like, that's what I would focus on.
Yeah. So I've had to learn to, I've have more love than hate, obviously. And I love giving single mamas hope and everything. Go chase your dreams.
Absolutely.
But man, that hate is so loud some fucking times. Like, damn.
It's hard.
But I want to go back to, what are you feeling when you're performing in a crowd? I know we were getting a little sidetracked from your Coyote Ugly, and I'm going to, like, dissect you with that because I am so intrigued. That is my favorite fucking movie.
It's so fun.
So, but when you're up on stage, what are you feeling,
It's a feeling of being exactly where I belong. Like, I was created to do this. And so I have a lot of anxiety and stuff, but when I get on stage, it just like
Really?
it just melts. I mean, I still get nervous, before I perform, depending on like what it is. But when I get up there, I just am filled with this feeling of like,
It overtakes your body.
yeah, and it's just joyful.
I
feel
love
joy,
that,
and I feel
Emily.
happy, and I feel just very connected to the songs and the crowd, because the crowd, they're giving you so much energy back, and they're there for the music. And then when you really think about how much it impacts them, and it's just this whole like full circle moment for me that I never ever ever want to take for granted.
I love that. So, like, you're very intimate with the crowd, like one-on-one. Like, you're feeling their emotion. They're giving your emotion. I love that. I don't think I feel that way when I'm doing karaoke. I'm like, yeah.
I feel like karaoke's a little bit more disconnected.
You feel karaoke's a little more disconnected? Well, Demps, you sing TLC No Scrubs, so...
That's a good one, though.
That's like my go-to karaoke song, that or White Liar by Miranda Lambert.
I love Miranda Lambert. She's on my bucket list of, like, artists to meet one day. I love her.
So I have to ask, now that you just got off tour, we've heard your backstory and how you just pretty much just overcame and it just became who you are today.
Yeah.
And that's how you're putting out the music that you are. By looking at you, I would have never thought you were detained at an armed force.
I know.
Fucking A. Top Gun.
So dumb.
I'm like, wow.
Then we went and played beer pong,
You just wanted to play beer pong?
play beer pong.
Did you tell them that?
I don't remember. I just remember my sister being like, "Don't hurt her wrist. She trains
Oh
horses."
shit, your sister was with
Yeah,
you?
it was with me.
We just wanted to play beer pong. That's it. I can drive her back. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Going into an army base trying to tell them, I just want to play beer pong. The fuck? I mean, you have like, I guess we could sit here all night and just go through the emotions of like all the fucked up shit, we've been through and what makes us the person that we are today.
Yeah.
And everything, but you just have like a wild story, and I think that's why you put out amazing music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to use it for the better, like
Yeah.
what your mistakes don't define you.
No,
what you've
they
done in the
fucking
past
don't.
define you at all.
No.
And so I think that it's really inspirational for people, because I feel like this deep responsibility to my fans to be able to show them that like what kind of life is possible if you want a better life. And so that's why I use my firsthand experiences, and I put that out there, even if I am, scared of judgment or people thinking bad
You
about
can't
me
be
or
scared
whatever.
of judgment, baby.
You have to do it. You just have to do
Like
it.
what you just told
regardless.
me, you got one life to live. Either
I know.
y'all love it or you fucking hate it. Like I don't know what else you want from me. Like if you
know.
hate it, fucking block me.
I know.
I don't know.
know.
I don't know what else to tell you guys at this point. If you guys don't like somebody, just block them.
It's really not hard to like block them, and then instead of writing them a paragraph on why you don't
Why
like
you
them,
fucking
that takes
suck.
so much more energy.
Like, damn, you really took out 10 minutes of your day to write out how much I fucking suck versus just to block me.
I do that now. Like if somebody pops up on my feed or whatever and they make me feel some type of way that's like not positive,
I saw
just done.
something, and I recently started doing it in the new year. I saw a quote on IG that says, block or unfollow things that make you feel shitty about yourself.
I think I saw that.
And I took that to heart. I was like,
True.
Yeah, why am I following this person, or why am I seeing this person on my feed all the time when it makes me feel shitty about myself?
100%.
Even with like, past relationships, and I'm still like but they don't make me feel good about myself. I never got closure from that person or whatever. But so girl, I became real good at blocking them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so quick to just,
And it feels so good when you're in that and you're like, oh, I can just click.
Bye.
Done. It's over.
Bye.
Yeah, it's great. I think everybody should do it.
I think everybody should unfollow or block things that just doesn't make you feel good as a person.
100%.
You know, because now that we live in such a digital world, we're so exposed to so fucking much, and like we see other people's lives, and it can make you feel shitty. Like, well, why don't I have that in my life? You know, like
comparison is just the thief of joy, and you have to.
Comparison's the fucking devil.
It is. It's awful, and you have to protect your house. So like, you wouldn't just let all these people come in your home.
No.
So why are you letting them in your head?
Oh
just
my God. Are you one of those that like sage your home? And
You know, I have never saged my home,
Really?
but I have gone room to room. I go room to room and like I pray over my home. But I'd sage it. I don't have any.
Really?
I would 100%.
I'm lighting all the candles. I'm blowing cinnamon through my front door. I got like ass fucking Lily. I got windows open. I'm like, hey, you know, just like fucking just everywhere in my home with the sage.
I just go
Be
through
gone,
and I'm
evil
like,
spirits.
I'm here to stay.
But I'm a true believer in good, positive energy.
Same.
You know, opening up I do pray and all that, but. Yeah, girl, I'm double fisting. Like, have you ever been to Sprouts and you get the fucking big sticks of sage?
Yes. Yeah, I know
Girl, that's
exactly
me.
what you're talking about.
And Lily's like, it freaking stinks.
I love sage. We used to ride, because I ride horses, and in Oklahoma, there's like sage grows wild, and just riding through it, I can still smell it. Like, it smells so good.
I think it smells like chicken.
What? Like rotisserie?
Yeah.
No.
Sage?
Really?
I think it smells like chicken.
Seriously? That's so funny.
Sage.
Now you know what I'm gonna have to go get some.
Yeah,
and
go to
smell it
Trader
and see.
Joe's
Yeah,
or Sprouts.
I'm gonna be there being like, sniffing it. It smells like chicken.
So, Miss Emily, I mean, you just seem like you just have a wild freaking story behind you, and you just started to change your life and transition. Like, there's just so much more to life than going down a bad fucking path. And it looks like you woke up, looked in the mirror like, hey, I'm meant for something more, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to chase it. Yeah. And that's what you fucking did. So I have to ask, now that even though you put out a 5-song EP a few years ago, and you just put out a new song, and you just got off tour, are you going to be putting out any more new music, traveling,
all the things. Yeah, I've got 2 new songs coming out. I think I'm going to release another one in
That's right. They're marinating
April.
right now.
They're marinating. They're done. I've got a photo shoot, so we got to wrap this shoot up and get that going.
Wait, you got a photo shoot tonight?
No, not tonight.
Oh, I was like, dang, girl, wait, it's 6:41. No. Oh, my gosh.
No, I'm going home and eating some dinner after this. But,
Okay.
you know, chilling, Netflix.
So I have to ask, and I ask any independent artist that comes on Hooche and everything, transitioning into this new lifestyle, for anybody that's watching this and everything that's like an independent artist or wants to pursue music, what is one piece of advice that you could like give to them?
I think that, man, that's hard to like just say one, because there's
I know
so
you
many
would be
things
like, fuck the haters.
that I wish I would have known. Yeah. I think I think it's kind of 2 things. One is to like have patience and understand that it's not just going to happen overnight. I feel like a lot of people have a misconception of, oh, I'm going to get discovered and then I'm just going to go and it's just going to be this whole thing. And it doesn't happen like that. So to have patience, and the other is to really take care of your mental health. I think those are the 2 like most important things, because this business, as you know, is a whole
toll
other
on you.
animal, and you have to be good up here in order to be able to dive into it. This has got to be number 1.
I love that.
Sure.
Yeah, like you have to be in the great headspace.
You do. You have to be healthy.
Healthy.
I mean,
And happy.
healthy, happy, thriving, not just surviving, you know?
I just got 2 notifications on Raya. Really need to delete this fucking app.
What's Raya?
Huh?
What's Raya? What is it?
It's a dating app.
What? Okay, but is it more like Tinder or is it more like Bumble?
No, it's more like exclusive. Like I got some hot ass hockey players on here.
Teeth or no teeth? Real teeth, fake teeth. A lot of hockey players have fake teeth.
I mean, we got some actor. We got private conspiracy firm.
Oh, what is that?
From Switzerland.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say no on that one. I'm going to go ahead and say no. I need to delete this app. So now that we talked about all the things, speaking of Raya, I want to get into your love life.
Oh, gosh.
Tell me something. Tell me something good.
My love life.
Do you have anybody?
I do.
If you guys are just joining in, I brought Bubba to work with me today. As you guys saw his tail like swishing. Edge had no idea, and he's probably pissed that I brought Bubba. But I want to know your love life.
Yeah, I do have a man. We've been together for 2.5 years. I was single for 8 years before him. And just kind of did my single girl thing all the time.
Is he going to get mad that we're going to go to Coyote Ugly this weekend?
He loves Coyote.
Does he want to come?
He's the healthiest relationship I've ever had.
Really?
I mean, he literally lets me, and he doesn't let me, but like I am just me. I do whatever the fuck I want. And there's never any like, hey, I don't want you to wear that, or you shouldn't do that, and who you talking to? You know, there's none of that.
Yeah, girl.
None of that,
I think
which is also bare minimum, but you know.
I think all of us women, I mean, I'm 30, but like I feel like we've all been in like some type of relationship like that. Like, where are you going? You can't wear that.
Yeah.
Fuck you doing, blah, blah.
Oh, dude, yeah. I've had so many of them like that.
Those are like the most shit. I mean, obviously they're shitty relationships.
Red flags. Red flags everywhere.
But I love that.
He's amazing. He's just phenomenal. He went on tour with me and hurt his back. And so like,
what was he doing to hurt his back?
Fixing the trailer.
Emily? Oh.
Well, yeah. I asked him about that. I was like, because it wasn't this thing.
Was it because of this? Was it because of this that hurt you? Oh, he was loading up the trailer.
He was his heart. I don't know. He's doing something with the hitch and he hurt his back, but he's good. He's great. He's a personal trainer and massage therapist, so that's nice.
Oh,
yeah. That's great. And he rides motorcycle. We both ride motorcycles. Like, he built me my motorcycle.
You ride motorcycles? I dated a guy that rode a motorcycle. I mean, we're still friends and everything. But then again, I got on a little 350 and I whiskey throttled that bitch.
No.
And I got a nice fucking
girl. What? Were you on pavement?
Yeah.
Oh my Lanta.
And I fucking just flipped it. And I think I started bleeding everywhere. And I looked at these old guys that were sitting on the bench just like, I was like, did you get that on camera? That was the only thing I was concerned about.
That's the only thing that's going to make it worth it.
I was like, who got that on fucking camera? I need it.
Yeah.
I think I need to have a living will before I ever get on a motorcycle ever again.
You gotta be careful. I love it. I ride all the time.
I'm a fucking daredevil. I'm like, where's the gas? Where's the brake? Fuck it.
It's so fun. I love it.
I'll tell you what, that was the best spring I had, just wild and fucking free. Yeah. We're still friends and all that.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
being on the back of a bike, good times.
It's freedom. It really is. And then once you get your own too,
I won't get
as soon as you won't, you're like, no. Well, what's cool is as soon as it gets warm enough to ride, because I don't ride when it's cold. I hate that shit. But when it's warm, even if I'm like, oh, I got to run an errand, I got to run here, I'm writing in Nashville, I'll just put my guitar on my back and
really?
Go. Yeah.
I love
and then
that.
And parking, so easy.
Oh,
it's
man.
so easy to park.
Because you just skirt, and you just back it up a little
Excuse
bit.
me, pardon me, coming through. Got my little horn, I'm like, beep, beep.
Really? Does it have a little horn on it? I mean, you just have an amazing story. I'm just... when I saw you coming on Hooche, I took a deep dive on you. I was like, wow, she has an amazing voice. I was very intrigued, who you are, what you're doing here in Nashville and everything. And now that I had the opportunity of sitting down talking to you, girl, we're friends now. I'm trying to go to Coyote Ugly with you.
We should do it.
I'm trying to go just go have fun. Yeah. Okay, show me the ropes. Even though I like to say I know Broadway like the back of my hand, but I never go to Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It is.
I never
it's
do.
So fun. We should go.
Yeah, this Saturday, girl. So now that we know what music you put out and what is coming soon, we got a few songs marinating. You just got off tour, but you have a few shows lined up and all that. Yeah. Where can we find you at, Bill?
Well, as far as shows go, I have a residency in downtown Franklin at Gray's on Main.
Residency?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bougie. It sounds bougie, doesn't it?
Yeah, residency. That's amazing.
I've got a residency, so I play there the first Friday of every month until June. And
in
then-
Franklin?
In Franklin, downtown Franklin. Have you ever been to Gray's on Main?
No, but I think I'm going to have to come.
It's badass. It's like this swanky, like pre-prohibition style brandy bar, and you can eat dinner.
Pre-prohibition?
Yeah, it's cool.
Why does that sound familiar?
Well, that's like speakeasy. It's like a speakeasy style cocktail.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
why.
like bootleggers, like roaring 20s.
Yeah, but like that type of cocktail. Like the cocktails are very like.
When you're talking about
spirit-forward.
pre-prohibition, that's like.
Yeah, roaring 20s.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like you
Bootleggers.
walk in and it's like mahogany, like the
Oh,
bar's cool. It's
little
really cool.
dive bar. Girl, I love me a dive bar with like some fucking Leonard Skinner playing in the back where it just makes me feel like I want to light up a cigarette.
I love it. That reminds me of my mom.
At like 2 o'clock, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, like a fucking dive bar where it's black inside. You got like one lonely guy at the end of the bar. You got one guy playing pool by himself.
Smells like 30 years of cigarettes.
That is like my like go-to time. I could paint a whole picture for you, like how much I love dive bars.
I love them too.
There's some of them wings in the fryer, Charlene.
I just wrote a song called Dive Bar Diva, and it's like about that kind of stuff. It's
You
awesome.
have a song called
Dive Bar Diva.
Oh, baby, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
really cool, yeah.
Show it to me when we in this.
I don't have
on
it.
Spotify?
It's not recorded yet.
Oh, it's not, but you have an idea for it? Okay.
I mean, we already wrote it. It's just not recorded yet.
I'll tell you what.
So
The moment you get the demo back, send it to your girl
I
because
will.
I'm dying to hear
You'd
this.
like it.
Oh, yeah, I know I would. Well, I can't thank you enough for just coming on Hooche and just cutting the bullshit and just sharing a little bit. I know it wasn't a lot, but just sharing a little bit about your life and who you are and everything. And I can't thank everybody enough for just taking your time out of this Wednesday. I know it's been a crazy day. We've been on IG all day showing you amazing artists coming through this door and everything. But yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. Like I said before, I mean it when I say it, of like what y'all are doing is so awesome and giving artists like myself a platform because it's so hard. You know how hard it is. So like,
well, I was telling you, I mean, to get somebody to share your shit on IG, they want like money
an
and
arm and a
shit.
leg and your firstborn.
I'm like, I'll share you on my IG. Like, it don't cost me nothing. Like, all I got to do is hit the share button. I'm always, like, if you follow me on Instagram, my stories are active all day long because I'm just sharing people's music all day long.
I know. And I think that's awesome. So like, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. This has been really fun too.
So where can we find you at, baby? You're on TikTok, you're on Spotify.
TikTok, well, all of the streaming platforms. My music is out everywhere you listen to music. And then I've got a YouTube channel. I've got music videos on my YouTube channel and just different things. Sometimes I'll do like motorcycle stuff or horse stuff. and
Okay.
then stuff like that. And then, you know, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
I'm about to show you my fling of last year's motorcycle thing.
I wonder if I know him. 'Cause,
You
like,
probably do,
Nashville,
girl.
Or like the motorcycle community
He's
is
pretty well fucking known. So
Yeah.
I'm going to show you who the fuck he is. He's
Okay.
a great guy. All love to him
y'all are
and
still
everything.
friends.
Yeah, we're still friends
That's
and
good.
everything. Yeah. Well, I mean, until next time, girl. And I'm sure you guys on my platform, you guys will be seeing Emily on my platform. Hell, maybe this Saturday she'll be teaching me a dance and gets me on the bar at Coyote Ugly. Okay? No judgment. Mom's not out. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on Hooche, baby. Until next time, bye, Hoochies. Do my bangs look fucked
Oh,
up?
they look so cute.